Elzer, I'm Martin.
And I'm Amisha.
We are your anchors for Wednesday, February 20th. Please stand for the pledge.
Today is National Sticky Bun Day.
Our lunch options for today are a buffalo chicken sub and honey barbecue rib patty sandwich.
Our sides today are broccoli with cheese and baked sweet potato fries.
In national news, the MLB is changing its rules, altering pace of play rules for the 2018 season, including reduced mound visits because of increasingly long games in previous seasons.
Chance the Rapper surprised the 5th grade class. Here's CNN with the story.
Chance the Rapper surprising 5th graders in Chicago with $1 million announcement. Listen to the kids recognize him immediately. Yesterday, during their coding class, sponsored by Google, the tech giant donated $1 million to Chance the Rapper's nonprofit, which has been raising money for the public schools in Chicago. Now, Google also gave $500,000 directly to the public schools' computer science program. The squeals that went up, not about the money, but about him. That's awesome.
Due to a yet undisclosed bet, Lupita Nyong'o's Black Panther co-star Michael B. Jordan must do push-ups for Nyong'o anytime, anywhere.
Now to Justice with the sports and weather.
Salutations, Bruins. Today we had news about the 2018 Winter Olympics. At the bobsled races, there's been a blazing fast race. Both Canada and Germany contestants are tied for gold and hold a two-man bobsled. Though back in 1988, Italy and Canada also tied for two-man bobsled. Last night, our girls basketball teams played in the final round of the Marion County tournament. 7th grade lost to Perry by 2 points. The 8th grade lost to New Augusta only by 3 points. Last one is tomorrow. And last night, Eastwood Middle School lost to 1. Now, anyway, skipping to the weather. Today might include a chance of rain with 90% precipitation and the wind speed. Back to our anchors, please.
Well, thanks, Justice.
Just a reminder, Chick-fil-A sandwiches are coming today, as well as Miracle Minute. Remember to bring in money to buy food and to donate during the Miracle Minute. Let's see how much money we can raise in 1 minute. All proceeds go to Riley's Children's Hospitals. Shirts are also for sale. Pick up a shirt for them in the main office. They cost $20.
Pennies for Patients is still going strong this week. Remember to bring in money to donate. The winners will get a pasta lunch that's delicious.
Students' laptops will not be able to go home. Laptops must remain in the car at the end of the day until I-STEP is over.
On this day in history, in 1916, during the First World War, the Battle of Verdun begins. It would eventually kill 700,000 people and achieve next to nothing for the German aggressors.
The celebrity birthday today is Jordan Peele. He is a member of the comedy duo Key and Peele and directed the hit 2017 movie Get Out.
Our random fact of the day is that the city of New York was originally named New Amsterdam by its Dutch settlers. Yes, you heard that correctly. Holland used to have an empire.
Finally, in honor of Black History Month, here is a video about great Louis Armstrong. Mr. Harsha will conclude the rest of your morning announcements.
Have a great day, Bruins.
Okay, good morning, Bruins. I thought we were going to have a video, but we'll jump right into my announcements this morning. A couple quick things. First of all, I want to give a congratulations to both our 7th and 8th grade girls basketball teams. I went out last night and watched them compete in the county championships, and although we did not come out victorious in either the 7th or the 8th grade, I was extremely proud of our coaches and our players for the way that they handled themselves. I always ask that we go out and we try to compete and we play hard. And boy, our teams did that last night. They made me extremely proud. So thank you to all the ladies and the coaches out there. Continue to work hard and great job on that tournament. Making it to the championship is something to be proud of. Second thing I want to address is I-STEP testing. Folks, next Tuesday we will begin the state testing, which is required in the state of Indiana, I-STEP test. I know you've been through it for years, but this week we are doing what is called the practice test, and you'll be doing that in your math, English, and social studies classes. I want to take a minute to help you remember or help you understand, if you don't know, the importance of that practice test. It is not optional. It is not something we do just to take up time. There is absolute purpose to those practice tests, and it is expected that you do your best and that you take your time and that you pay attention and that you ask questions if you don't understand. Our goal, and the state's goal, through requiring you to do that practice test this week, is to get some of those little things out of the way that we can clear up so that next week you can focus solely on the actual test, not on the technology, or how do I log in, or how do I log out, or what happens if I get an error code. All those things, we've got to work out all those bugs this week. So please understand, my expectation for you is that you take those tests seriously. And I have asked teachers at our meeting this morning, if there are any students who are not being compliant and are not being involved and refusing to take the test, I want their names, and we will have a conversation and have a conversation of our own. So I just wanted to put that out there. Take that test seriously, do your best, ask questions, and get all those bugs out of the way so we can be ready next week. I am going to bring up on camera quickly Lauren. Lauren is a former Bruin. Come on. Lauren is here on behalf of LC Dance Marathon, and I'm going to let her talk just a minute about what the Miracle Minute is, and then we're going to send some former Bruins who are now LC Bears out into our hallways with some red buckets, and we're going to see how much money we can collect. Lauren, tell us a little bit about the Miracle Minute.
Good morning, everyone. So in just a few minutes, some members of my team are going to walk around and hand out red Riley buckets to all the classrooms. So basically, the Miracle Minute is just where the buckets go around to all the students in the classrooms, and we try to raise as much money as we can in this 1 minute. So basically, we're holding this because today is Day of Impact. I was here on the announcements last week talking about it, so today we'll be selling the Chick-fil-A, we're still doing the pocket t-shirts, and we're doing the Miracle Minute right now. So any money you want to give is greatly appreciated, and we thank you so much for making miracles for the kids at Riley.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. I am trying to lead by example. I went and ditched all the change out of my truck and also my desk drawer, so I will be donating here in just a minute. Remember also, if you do decide to save your money for this afternoon and buy a Chick-fil-A sandwich, that money also is going towards the cause. But I would love to see you dig in your pockets or your purses or teachers, your desks, and contribute any money, change, dollars, anything you can for our Miracle Minute. And again, I'm going to release those students here in just a minute, so don't be surprised if somebody comes knocking on your door with a red bucket. Please do what you can to support the cause. Thanks, and have a great day.
Thank you.
The next number we're going to swing for you is one of the good old favorites.
Louis Armstrong was the first great influence in jazz, no question about it.
Louis Armstrong was born on August 4th, 1901, in New Orleans, Louisiana. When he was only 11 years old, Armstrong was sent to live at a boys' home.
It was really at the Colored Wife's Home where Armstrong really learns how to play the cornet, and he realized, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Armstrong played in various bands and riverboats before moving to Chicago in 1922 to join his mentor Joe Oliver's Creole Jazz Band.
That band was very significant because it was the first famous jazz band in Chicago that really highlighted the New Orleans sound, the New Orleans talent.
With his recordings from 1925 to 1928, with his group The Hot Five and The Hot Seven, Armstrong changed the course of jazz, producing hits like Muggles and West End Blues.
Armstrong's sense of swing, his solos, his singing, his scatting, it's all there. Every form of popular music that comes after can be traced to those 1920s recordings.